I'm CJ Anderson, and I got next.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another episode of Sports Life Talk. You got next, a series in which my brother from another, Kev, and I travel across the country to find untold stories of up-and-comers, individuals who are doing amazing things. And why? Just because they got big dreams and ambitions. But before I get started, I want to introduce myself. I am the host with the most, your boy, your cousin, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, straight out of Louisiana. And now I'm rocking alongside my best friend and co-host and my bitter rival, KT, the head coach. How you feeling today, Kev?
I'm doing great, B. Jones. And right now I'm trying to come up with a scheme with my coach so I can go the opposite hole of where CJ is going to be.
Well, I tell you what, man, as we unpack it further in this show, you will see you don't want no part of Mr. Anderson down below us. But before we get started and talking to the HBCU standout first team all SWAC, that's right, this boy is a beast. Let's pay some bills here. If you are rocking with us for the first time, we appreciate you dropping by the channel. Me and Kev and I have told y'all in 2021, we woke up with this inspiration to tell these stories, and we couldn't do it without you. You make this channel possible. So please do us a favor on the count of three as a team. Let's all smash that subscribe button. 1, 2, 3, boom. Now that we got that pleasantness out the way, without further ado, I want to introduce NFL draft prospect CJ Anderson, coming straight out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. The 6'3", 290 defensive lineman, committed and played for Jackson State. And recently he's been experiencing a lot of stuff as we are on our march to the draft. So CJ, how you feeling today, man?
Everything's going good. Everything's going good. Thank you guys for having me.
No, man. No, this is in case I don't know if you watched the channel before, CJ, but Kevin and I, we talked to some Division II prospects. We talked to some Division I prospects, but you are the first HBCU alumni that we've had on there, and I like the fact that you're rocking the Jackson State football t-shirt. There it is, all day, every day. 98, the great 98 is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so with that said, CJ, you're bigger than Kev, and I know you're a thumper, but we just can't let you go talking on our show without being initiated. So I'm gonna leave my guy with the hard work of taking you through initiation, man. It's something we like to do just to make everybody get to know you a little bit better, and we can feel comfortable with you. But that's how we become kinfolk and family. So Kev, I'm gonna turn it over to you, man.
All right, so before I answer this question, CJ, what did you run in the 40?
I am running 5'1", 5'2".
I probably can't run that fast either, so I can't outrun you either. So yeah, let me go ahead and ask these questions the right way. All right, CJ, to initiate you into the SLT Nation and family, give us your top 5 hip hop artists.
Drake's just doing his thing right now. I like Future. I like Lil Baby. And you got to throw Lil Wayne in there. He just
Weezy.
You got to throw Lil Wayne in there. He can stop making music right now. He's still gonna make a top 5. And right now I'm feeling a little bit. I like Rod Wave. Just slow it down.
Ooh, I like that
Rod Wave.
Hold on now. I gotta call you out, CJ. You from Mississippi, and you ain't Cadillac, your whip. You ain't on that big crit? You ain't on that crit? I was for sure when I had you on the show, you was gonna say crit.
I like Big Crit because my cousin my cousin in the artist gang. He signed a little bit. He be doing performing with Big Crit. So shout out Big Crit. I always shout out anybody from Mississippi. So yeah.
Hey, that's that man. When I first heard that, I was like, "Oh, the boys down in Mississippi got something going." David Banner, you got
Banner, Banner, yeah.
Cadillac 022.
Yeah. Smooth ride.
Ride.
All right, CJ, so give us your favorite sports teams.
My favorite sports team, all right. For football wise, I'm a Seattle fan. I don't know. I just like that defense that they have, the Legion of Boom. So
Ooh.
that team was just tough.
They were too.
And I'm also a baseball man. So my baseball
What?
team, yeah, I'm a Yankees fan.
All right, CJ. So if you could play baseball, what position you playing, man? First base?
I play first base. I play baseball. I
Okay.
really supposed to play baseball at Jersey State too, but it was just I had to pick one. I just had to pick one.
All right. So what about NBA?
NBA, I'm a LeBron fan, so wherever LeBron at, that's my team.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm a Shaq fan. So
I'm a LeBron fan. Yeah.
I was rooting for Shaquille O'Neal, so I know how that is. That's a mind thing, a mindset for basketball. I don't know why that is, Kev.
You don't see that for anything else but basketball.
Yep, you see people that find more of a connection or a bond with the players and not the teams. And I'm gonna tell you why, CJ. It's because when we were prepping doing this show, we were looking at all the pictures. Do you realize that in all the pictures you sent, this was the only picture where we could see your face?
Right,
in basketball, every picture you can see their face. That's right. So you form a connection with those players versus in football, they have helmets on.
You probably don't know what they look like.
Bruh, we walk through the mall all the time and there's probably NFL players walking by us and we don't even recognize it, man. Or players that's on rosters that we don't even recognize it.
You don't even know it.
But keep going, Kev.
He brought up that LeBron James, so I got to ask that one question, B. Jones. Are you going with MJ as the greatest, or are you going with LeBron?
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. You got. If I'm taking the last shot, you gotta let MJ pull the last shot. You gotta let MJ pull that last shot. I feel more comfortable with MJ the ball with the last 5 seconds.
CJ, how old are you, man?
22.
That boy 22 with an old soul. He went with the old school versus the new school.
I want MJ to pull that last shot.
All right, so the last question in your initiation. All right, so what is your favorite superhero and what would your powers be if you were a superhero?
Flash. I don't really like the Flash because I just want to go fast. And see, everybody don't have super speed. I'm going fast. Everybody in slow motion. Yeah.
So you game over.
Game over. I want to be Flash. I want to be the Flash.
All right, B. Jones, I'm turning it over to you now, man.
All right, well, welcome to the SLT family, CJ, man. It is a true blessing that we have you here today. I don't think you understood when we looked at the HBCU combine list and we started going through some names and going through some profiles. Yours immediately stuck out, and we were like, this dude here is a baller. And trust me, Kev and I, we combed through. We try our best to do some research on the players, and you as a player stood out for a lot of different reasons. One, because of your leadership, but honestly, your burst and your first step, I mean, dog, you are literally an NFL draft prospect that I personally feel have been buried in the conversation because you play for an HBCU, man. So, but before we go into the HBCU combine and some of these opportunities that have recently opened up to you, tell us about Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and what was it like growing up at C.J. Anderson Jr.?
It was pretty hard on me down there because my father and my grandfather, they were both legends down there in football. Like, it was crazy. Like, my pops, he had every offer in the country, and my granddad ended up going to Jackson State. And he ended up going pro out of Jackson State. He ended up going to Atlanta. He passed away. My pops ended up going to Jackson State. Out of school, when everybody was going to, our mostly black kids were going to HBCUs, and they were pushing out them NFL, prospects left and right. He ended up having an enlarged heart, so he couldn't play when he got to Jackson State. And so that kind of like, during my recruiting process, that kind of took me toward Jackson State. But growing up in Hattiesburg, like why I say I go by CJ, because everybody know my dad. They go around Big Charles. So they had to give me a nickname because I ain't want to be Little Charles. So everybody expected me to do things on the field just like they did.
CJ,
following their steps.
No, not tripping, but I guarantee you, I don't think too many people with 300-pound, 6'3", 6'4" guy, they ain't finna call you Little Charles, dog.
They still do it. Walk in the store down there. You Little Charles, ain't it? I said, yeah, I'm Little Charles.
Is Hattiesburg big? Is Hattiesburg
it's pretty
city?
big. It's really Southern Miss right there in the middle of it. So like Southern Miss, like from Hattiesburg High School, Southern Miss is right down the street. Like like I can step out my backyard and hear the fireworks going for the football game and all that.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, because a lot of people, they think that, well, he went to an HBCU, this guy wasn't highly recruited, and in your situation, that wasn't the truth, CJ. Yeah. You were part of the Mississippi All-Star team. You played in the All-Star game. You were a 3-star recruit, 3-star recruit. So schools from all across the country knew about you, right? Yeah. And you had the opportunity to play for multiple schools. What made you decide Jackson State over the home school of Southern Miss?
When I came in, I had Coach Hughes, and Coach Hughes, he from Hattiesburg, and he coached my dad in high school, so we had that connection. And then plus my dad went to Jackson State, my grandpa went pro out of Jackson State also, so it was just that family. I felt family there, and that I feel like that's for every kid decision. Make sure it feel like home.
Now you don't want to be called Lil Charles, so what is your nickname?
CJ, that's it.
CJ.
That's it. They call me CJ.
Hey, CJ, growing up.
No problem.
All right, so me and Cam, we when we going through and we looking at you guys as players, I mean, we really do get excited, and I want to know what your opinion is. We came up with our player comparisons, all right, and when I saw your film, it immediately jumped out to me as a Ndamukong Suh. And Cam, who did you see? Who did you see him play like?
I saw more of the Julius Peppers, because he has a high motor and he's just nasty. So I'm going Julius Peppers on mine.
I went with Suh because you're versatile. I think you can play defensive tackle, you can play inside, you can play outside. Also, you were one of those types of defensive tackles. You got multiple skill sets, right? You don't have to just bull rush. I saw you take out multiple angles. The first step, first off, is just filthy. It's an Aaron Donald first step, dog. And I'm imagining myself as a quarterback back then. You break that first swim move, oh my goodness, it'd be boo-boo all over that field. but then also you patient. Your eyes are always in the backfield. You a very cerebral and smart player, man. So who do you see your playing style mostly like?
When I was in college, when I was doing playing style, I tried to mimic Aaron Donald. And the only reason because at that time he was doing everything, and that's what I wanted to do. They'll come one week, they'll be like, she said, we want you to play inside. I play inside. Next week they'll move me to end. So I just try to do like he did. Just try to watch his film, watch his first step. He quick. He ain't the biggest, but he quick. And sometimes he'll be the strong, but he still show some power. So he's surprised with all that power he got. So I try to just be quick on that first step, like you talking about.
Man, it's a filthy first step too, dog. Ooh, when you was eating them up. Did it sometimes feel like playing in HBCU where there was some competition that may have been under recruited type cats? Did you ever feel like sometimes you were a man against boys out there?
Yes. Sometimes I did, but HBCU got some ballers. I'm telling you,
it does.
It be some hidden gems at HBCUs, and you'll never know, but they there.
Now, one picture that you sent us, and I guess I'll let Kev kind of talk about your favorite accomplishments and stuff, but it was one picture you sent us to where you had the ball in your hand, and the number 78 was behind you. So I'm only assuming that there was a turnover on this play, man. Tell us about that play.
Yeah, so we had got a sack. One of my teammates got a sack, and the quarterback fumbled the ball, so I scooped it up, but they blew it dead. We was already winning, so they ain't reviewed or nothing. So you got to finish out the play. So I took out running with the ball to the end zone.
Was it a fumble though? After y'all looked at the film,
it was a fumble after we looked at the film, but they ain't reviewed it though. They took away the touchdown. Big man get the ball.
You scored it anyway. You took that thing to the house.
I had to go get in the end zone.
All right, so CJ, give us that one moment that stood out to you on the football field, whether it was at Jackson State or where you were at high school.
Coming Bethune-Cookman, my sack. I had just came out with surgery, so I didn't even know if I was gonna play in that game, and probably didn't even supposed to be out there playing. But my doctors and my trainers, they got me prepared to get ready for that season, for me to go out there and play the way I played in that game, and then for the rest of the season, it was just that would just let me know I was back right there for my senior season.
Did this happen in your senior season?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I went to the University of Texas at Arlington in Arlington, Texas, so I didn't get a chance to get that HBU experience. So tell us what that was like on campus.
Oh man, it's different. Yeah, I promise you. It's like Like you walk out on Wednesday. It's a party every Wednesday on campus just to get with the students. So your face out there. You game last Saturday. Everybody want to talk to you last Saturday. It's just like a big meetup before classes, and it's just that family atmosphere out there. Homecoming, different events, and then, like I said, Jackson, we playing the most classics. So it seems like every game is a classic or a rival game when you playing at Jackson State. So it's like every game is like just a big game.
So I need to know what it was like being in the chocolate factory.
We're gonna ask that later. We're gonna ask all that later, B. Jones. Just hold tight.
Wait, I want to know if he was Willy Wonka, KT.
Nah, I stayed away. I stayed away.
So CJ, who was the best player that you've gone against?
It was the kid from Alabama State. He just got drafted the year before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty
what
good.
What is that kid name?
He was pretty good. I think he had Houston right now.
I could not think of that guy's name.
Yeah, that kid was pretty good. He was big. Like he walked out of the field. That was just my junior year when we went up against him. He was that deal.
Who won that battle? Who won that battle?
Yeah. We won that battle. The whole D line. We marked him. It was we went after him. We were pretty good on defense that year for D line wise. We number old heads out there. So we marked him. We had him circled. Like, this big prospect. Yeah. So we all had him circled. We had him circled, and we went at him every chance we got. We went at. I even went out there. I went even playing in that my junior year. I was playing the nose. I said, Coach, I gotta go get some of them. I gotta go see what he's talking about. Move me to end.
All right. So what is something that you learned on the football field that you can use in everyday life?
Patience, man. Patience. I learned that going through high school. Everything might not come your way. The ball might not come your way. But patience. Hustle to the ball. You hustle to the ball, okay, it gonna come to you next time. You know what I'm saying? So it was that patience, just waiting on your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a chance to really hype your school, Jackson State. Say for instance, okay, I got two sons right now. They're not into sports, but hopefully one day they'll get into football. Why should I send my sons to Jackson State?
All right, for the education wise, the teachers are hands on. No matter what department you're in, they hands on. They care about every student that walk through that door. I have not yet been to a classroom where the teacher not hands on. You ain't gonna walk into that classroom. You got 100 people or 200 people in the classroom. Now you might walk in there, it's probably 30 to 25 people. So teachers are more hands on. That's a benefit for that on the education wise, and they care about you. They care about those grades. Cause I want to say, like, for the football team, I think we won the APR award for the grade point average. Something like that. I think we won that like 5 years in a row. So
wow.
Like they on the big in education wise. Like it is no joke when it comes to education. Football wise, I'm not there right now, so I didn't get the experience Dion, but for the ones that brought me through, Coach Hendricks and Coach Hughes, it was nothing but love. I can call those guys right now, and they pick up the phone and try to help me out if anything I need.
What were your thoughts when you read the press clippings or when you first started getting the phone calls as a Jackson State alumni that, man, Dion is pulling up in a Cadillac Escalade stretched right now? They about to announce him as the head coach. What were you thinking?
Man, I still didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at all. I said, I'll see it when you get there. I said, this is gonna change. Everything gonna get changed.
Where do you see it progressing?
Oh, this finna be it. I hope he stay. I hope he stays for more than 3 years. He gonna change the whole HBCU world. I
think so too.
And you already see it changing with Tennessee State with
Eddie
they
George.
hire.
Yep.
He's already going into their fate.
And Ray Lewis and Ed Reed have both put their names out there in circles saying that, hey, they want to take over HBCU programs. So this thing could get nasty if we start having all these Hall of Famers going into coaching these boys, man.
It is. I love it.
So before we go any further, though, the namesake C.J. Anderson, you talk about your dad. I just want to go on the record. It is not the running back for the Denver Broncos. C.J. Anderson.
When they had won when they went to the Super Bowl, and I think he like scored a touchdown or something, man. And my phone went crazy. I had just changed all my social media to my name, like C.J. Anderson. And it went crazy. Everybody thought they kept tagging me in his stuff. I was like, man, no, that ain't me.
All right. So So you just had this experience of getting that ability to play at the HBCU combines or participate, and you received an invite. Tell us about that whole process and walk us through what it was like getting to the hotel. Was it organized? What was the day of the events like? Kind of tell us a little bit about the HBCU combine and how it's impacted your draft preparation.
All right, so before they even scheduled it, we were trying to most of us HBCU players were trying to figure out what we can do our pro day at, because most of all of us didn't get a chance to do a pro day last year, so we didn't get a chance to do nothing for no scouts, no cameras, no nothing. Wasn't nothing organized for us. Even after the HBCU combine with Dion, we didn't get nothing. So when they called us, I want to say they called us a month ahead. Yeah, they gave us a month to let us know that y'all gotta come down here to Birmingham and show your skills. We gonna invite y'all down. So I want to say I got a friend stay down there. His name Floyd. He played football at J State. He recently moved to Birmingham. I drove down to Birmingham because it's like 3 hours away. I drove down to Birmingham on the 8th. We had to check in on the 9th. That around like 12 something, around 12. UAB. We stayed at UAB Hilton, and all of us kind of got there. Most of the players kind of got there at the same time. We checked in, and everything pretty organized. They gave us clear COVID testing and all that. And they gave us bags, slides, hats, masks, a whole bunch of gear. Shirts, shorts. We checked in, weighed in. We did interviews. We did like 2 interviews before you step in the hotel and get comfortable. It was just like cameras just everywhere. That was just good to be back in that experience, because we didn't get the chance to do that last year. So it was just all eyes on us. And that Friday night, we checked in, everybody got comfortable. We went through, they talked to us, about the NFL, about, managing money, talking us through that, if we get on the team, how should we go about that? And then another cool thing, we eating dinner, and Gatorade gave us a package. They gave us our own personalized Gatorade bottles. And Stephen A. Talked to us, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was one of the coolest moments down there. And after dinner, we went to sleep and woke up Saturday, for our field workout, and it probably, I want to say, like 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, probably like 7 linebackers. It was like 5 D linemen, probably about 10 wide receivers, 10 DBs. So when your time went, like our time was like, I want to say like 9. It was just us on the field, just us 5 D linemen. All the cameras was on us, and it was just like, like wow, like it just feel good to be back out there, and they showed us that they were gonna take care of us and give us our exposure, and they gave us that by that's pretty good. You got 5 D linemen, all the cameras on you. You got 10 receivers out the HBCU. All the cameras on you when you run your route. Nobody around. You the only one on the field doing something. So that was pretty good.
Man, so did are you hearing anything from your agent, or where do you think this catapults you, or what kind of opportunities do you think opened up for you due to the combine?
Oh, it opened up. I think it opened up everything for everybody who participated, because last year we didn't have no numbers. We had nothing. So when they were calling us last year, when they were calling, my agent, they were calling me, they didn't have no numbers. They didn't have nothing. They ain't see no workout. They didn't see nothing. So, you can't just, I understood, I had to understand, like, you can't just pull the trigger on the kid and you ain't seen nothing. You couldn't get to him, you couldn't do nothing. So by them doing this HB combine, they recorded everything. Like, you could be sitting down in the hotel lobby waiting on the little bus to come get you, take you to the field that morning. Cameras was right there.
They recorded.
They record everything you did. So, we had to be professional. So they get the chance to see that, even though they weren't there, to see us go through the process. That put on there, like, what I'm saying, we can do it. We know how to be professional. Even though it's been a year, we still know how to do it. We still know how to treat ourselves like football players.
How did you perform? How did you turn out? Did you have a performance? Because I'm gonna tell you something. There are some people out there that counsel with us because they didn't like their performance at the HBCU combine, man. So I know the pressure was on.
Yeah. The pressure was on. Like I said, now that's nerve wracking. you been out a whole year, and then you get out there and all the cameras on you. I'm telling you, at least like 6 cameras on you when you going through your dress and everything. But I crushed it. I feel like I crushed it. You know, my numbers was good, everything was good, and I felt good afterwards. You know, it just felt good to be out there. And from just training hard for a month, you know, I ain't know I was gonna even have a combine. So training hard for a month, man, I salute those boys because it was hard. It was tough. It was tough just to get back right in a month and get your mind back right for a combine in a month. It's tough. So I salute all them boys that came down there and showed out with me.
So are we gonna wake up on Monday morning and Google the name C.J. Anderson Jr. and see you signed with a or at least invited to a team?
Yes, we hope so. We hope so. I think we do it leaving the guys here at that point.
All right, so CJ, pretend that B. Jones and I are GMs and we're looking for a defensive lineman to, fill out our squad. Why should we draft C.J. Anderson Jr.?
I'm an easy learner. I learn very fast. Anything you tell me to do, I don't care if you want me to go play punt, kickoff return. If you need me on kickoff team for a couple of times, I'm on there. Practice squad, anything. If you need me to go get a cup of water, I'm doing everything you tell me to do. It ain't no coach's pet. That's just how I raised. Chain of command. You know what I'm saying? And I'm that kid. Yeah, I'm that kid that's gonna come every day. Never gonna miss any meeting. Never gonna be late to me. And I always trying to do what's right. And I gotta give all glory to my mom and my dad, for raising me like that. And I see how far that done got me in life. So, if you're looking for a kid that's gonna work hard, can play all aspects of the D-line, gonna tell you if you want me to put my hands on him, put my hands on him every time. And special team wise, I'm do everything special teams. You tell me to do. Practice squad, anything you need me to do, I'm gonna be there. All
right, so C.J. Anderson, the team has just signed you. You put your name, on the contract. What's gonna be the first thing you buy?
Oh man, I gotta call back home. I gotta call back home to the Anderson family. We call us the Anderson family. My mom, my brother, my sister, my dad. My nephew. We all closing it. They ain't never missed a game. Never. They ain't never missed a game. So something going to them. I don't know. I was just buying them a weekend or somewhere, but we going something. We doing something as a family.
I'm telling you right now, CJ. Whatever team picks you, we're gonna get that jersey. We're gonna mail it to you for you to sign it for us, man. So we're gonna show you
too.
Yeah, I got you, yeah.
All right, so we talked about this a little bit. It was a tease earlier, and like I said, the HBCU, I can only imagine the scenery there, brother.
Yeah.
So tell us, do you got like a little shorty or something that you're with, or you got a boo?
Hey CJ, before you answer this question, I do want to let you know we have had some fans of the show tell us they like, hey, I got disappointed when this person told me they had a girlfriend, or they'll text us be like, hey, can you hook us up with this person? So be careful, this is live action now.
Might need to skip this question, huh?
Hey, go. I'm just saying, the ladies are watching, brother. They see a future NFL player right now. So tell us your situation.
I talked to somebody. Yeah, I talked to somebody. I'm locked in. I'm focused. So all the other distractions, I ain't worried about none of it. I got support, so it's go time. It's time to go work out.
So am I hearing this correctly? C.J. Anderson's heart belongs to somebody right now. We just don't know who.
Yeah.
No. Hey, we can't let him out that easy though, Beach.
You gotta let me out easy.
No, C.J., who is this somebody, man?
We gotta be quiet.
Name?
Oh, no, they ain't got no name. They ain't got no name. We gotta be quiet about that. We gotta be quiet about them. They probably.
CJ, you gonna get in trouble. You gonna get in trouble, brother.
They're probably likely to do right now. I don't want no problem.
All right, CJ. Well, you know me and you've been chopping about this for about a month, dog.
Yeah,
that time. Here's that time, dog. Now, I starting in 2020. I know this is your first time checking out the show or whatever, but I became like an overnight sneakerhead. I don't know what happened. Yeah. I woke up one morning and said I want to have some swag, and I started going after them, man. As you can see behind me, I have amassed. I have amassed a nice little collection, but we don't want to talk about my collection. If you want to see my collection, Sports Life Talk Nation, join in Wednesdays at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. We stream live, and I do a segment every week where I focus on the sneaker of the week. But this week, or today, I want to focus on your sneaker swag, because I'm telling y'all, when you scroll through this kid timeline, every picture got a new pair of J's on, man. So what you rocking right now, man? What's your hottest sneaks in your collection, man?
Right now, my hottest one, you probably seen them. I mean, you probably seen it. It's the Off-White. Man, it took me the longest to get these. It took me the longest to get these. These my babies right here. It took me
CJ,
the
hold them
longest.
up, hold them up for the camera.
When I say it took me the longest to get these, it took me the
CJ.
longest. My homeboy doped me out with the
Oh
different
my
shoe
goodness.
straps. He taught me how to.
What agent you signed with, brother?
It took me the longest to get these. Them right now, them my favorite ones. But my all time, I'm a 11, man. I'm 11. I got almost every pattern that came out. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Jordan. My favorite one.
My favorite pair as well, man. You can see over my right hand corner. You can see him sitting right up there.
They're my favorite. I got the red pair. I got the lows. I got the blue and white ones.
Did you get those Jubilees that just dropped not too long ago?
I ain't get them. I ain't miss one. I went cause everybody on us. I was like, man, I'm gonna try something different. So I ordered me a pair of Yeezys. Like they supposed came in today. I ordered me a pair of Yeezys. They supposed came in today.
Those Jubilees got a bad name though, CJ. I don't think a lot of people like the fact that they had those writings on the lace holes.
Yeah.
And they had like the J, the O, the R, the D going up the side of them.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people didn't feel like they felt like the traditional Concords or traditional 11s, but the 11s is Jordan's favorite pair. I got lucky on some Jubilees, but that was my first pair of 11s, man. Or 11 highs.
Them 11s, you can't go wrong with a pair of 11s. You can step out with a pair of 11s in the night.
What's up? What's the last pair? What's the last pair you got to show us?
My last pair, just because I ordered my other one supposed to be in, they ain't came in yet, man. So I had the Yeezys. You gotta go with the Yeezys. You gotta go with the Yeezys, man. You gotta throw them in. If you got a pair, you gotta show them.
I ain't got a pair, man. I gotta get my first pair. CJ, I'm gonna have to consult with you on the side. You got to help walk me through my first pair of Yeezys, man.
They comfortable. They real comfortable. And check out my guy, Big Fella Kids, man. He always come through for me. If I need something, he go find it for me.
Big Fella Kicks. All right, make sure I follow him after the show. All right, CJ.
Yeah.
Well, the show's title you got next. We know that you going into the combine. Outside of football, is there any aspirations or dreams that you want to get accomplished? Because we already know what April the 27th and 28th hold for you.
I want to be a coach. And that's the only thing holding me back from just jumping into that field completely was, I ain't know how far football was gonna take me. And my high school coach back home, he been on me, man. Go back to school, get your coaching license, come on down here with me. And so that I'm just waiting on that. I love being around competition. I love kids. I love being around kids. And I want to tell them my story and get them my inside. Let them pick my brain apart. And I love to sit down and go through film with them all night. So yeah.
Oh boy, you a hard worker, CJ. All right, man. So Kev and I, we got a bit of rivalry. I love Kev like a brother, but Kev and I cannot go any further. We have to figure out a way to challenge one another to get the best out of one another. So we started this thing called championship rounds. Championship, you watch boxing? You know what the championship rounds are, right? That's where the champions are decided.
It's time to go.
It's time to go. It's where men and boys are separated. So what this is, man, is Kevin and I are going to give you two options. I don't know if you've ever played a game called Would You Rather, but we're going to give you two options. I'll give you an option. Kev will give you an option. You select one of those options. Whoever you select, the host gets the point. And in championship rounds fashion, it's only going to be 3 rounds. All right. Winner of this, it's winner take all. All right. So right now, Kevin is up 3-2. He's won 3 games. I've won 2 games. Right. So Kev, you are the current champion. I will let you start it out. Let's go.
All right, CJ, would you rather get a pair of vintage game-worn Jordans signed by the man himself, or
would you rather have a company like Under Armour give you your own sneaker line?
I gotta go with the own sneaker line. That's something as a kid, man. You get your own sneaker line? Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy that you get your own sneaker line.
I'm coming. We about to tie this thing up. All right, you ready? Round 2. CJ, would you rather be an undrafted free agent and select a team and have a chance to immediately see the field, but it's only a chance, right? A chance to immediately see the field, or
get drafted to a contender and be a role player?
I'd rather get drafted and be a contender, because a role player, that's the biggest part on the team. That's the biggest part. Like you can have the smallest role. You can have, oh man, I just need you to be the punt shield. That's the biggest role on the team. Man, you get a punt block, man, that changed the whole game. So yeah, I'm the role player.
Tied up, Cam. I can tie you up. I need CJ to show me some love here. Let's go. Last question, Cam.
Stop begging. All right, so would you rather scoop and score and shift the momentum, or
would you rather, with less than a minute to play, ice the game by sacking a quarterback on 3rd and 7?
Oh yeah, give me that sack. Oh damn, give me that sack. I gotta go to the sack. Icing the game. It's over.
I got a disclaimer. No, I got a disclaimer, CJ. On the doc, it didn't say anything about icing the game.
It's with a minute to play. Okay. It's with less than a minute to play, Kevin.
To play 30 seconds. It could just it could be in a blowout, 3rd and 7. So you switched your question up. I give it to you. It's tied 3-3.
CJ, if it's 3rd and 7 and they passing the ball with a minute to play, aren't you icing that game? Who's up throwing the ball on 3rd and 7 with less than a minute to play, Kevin?
No, but here's my thing too. I could have said scoop and score
and win the game. Yeah.
But they might not win the game with a scoop and score and he shifts the momentum. They can still lose that game.
No, that was a good one though. It's 3-3.
Yeah, we told you, CJ, we battle all the time, man.
Yeah,
all right, CJ. Yeah, we have fun, man. All right, well, I'm the champ. I'm the current champ. It's tied 3-3, Kevin. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Go drink you some water. All right, hey, CJ, so before we get you out here, man, any shout-outs? And tell SLT Nation where they can find you.
All right, I want to shout out my mom. Well, thank God for giving me out the opportunity. I wouldn't be here talking to you guys without them. My family back in Hattiesburg, that whole Anderson and Phelps family, especially my mom, my dad, my sister, brother, and my nephew. They my ride or die. They go everywhere with me. They probably over here calling me right now. I ain't called them yet this morning. And, gotta give shout out to my guys. J State, I talk to them guys every day. The ones there now and the ones who graduated with me. You got my boy Rashad Jenkins, number 31. My boy Tanoa Ellis, number 21. They both play safety. My boy Ryan Thayard, 28, played cornerback. My boy Khalil, you see me, you gonna see him. Number 13, Khalil Johnson. That's my brother there. You got my man JJ. We call him the face of J State when I was going there. Jordan Johnson, he was number 17, played running back. And you got I say JJ, Khalil Thayard, Tanoa, Rashad. All those guys, those my guys right there. I talk to those guys every day. My boy Love, number 45, he plays safety. So those my guys, man.
This man is shouted out the whole Jackson State roster.
Yeah. I talk to those guys every day, man. Those my guys, man. You know, Hattiesburg, you know, forever. They always
Hattiesburg stand up.
Anything I got something going on, man. They right there. They support. The support is crazy, man. From my city, and I love it. And thank everybody who been on this journey with me, man. Like I said, BJ, go lock in. That big fella Kicks. My boy just opened a store. So he doing big things with those shoes. I like it. I like what he doing with them.
Hey, BJ. Yeah, before you get us out of here, it's funny that he said he likes the Flash, right? Mm-hmm. Because the young lady who plays on the show, her name that plays Iris West, her name is Candace Patterson, or something like that. She's from Jackson, Mississippi.
Yo.
Yeah. So that was just funny that you did that.
Yeah. All right, CJ. Well, you talked about your journey and rocking. Everybody who's rocking with you. Sports Life Talk is rocking with you going forward. We can't wait to see the bigger and better things. But I'm going to tell you something, man. After spending this last 30, 40 minutes with you, your journey is just beginning, brother. Your attitude is all on point. You're fiery. I love your intensity. I love your game film. I cannot wait to see where you land. I will be watching all day Saturday and Sunday. Friday and Saturday, to see where you land. And CJ Anderson Jr., you got next. If you guys enjoyed this show, please comment down below. Give Kevin and I some feedback on what you thought. Send some love to CJ Anderson. Go follow this guy. Like him. Let's subscribe. Let's keep this movement. Let's pump this guy up. Show him some love from SLT Nation. If this is your first time watching, as I said in opening, we appreciate you rocking along with us. Remember to like and subscribe us at Sports Life Talk. You can see us on YouTube, on Facebook. We stream live every Wednesday night in the show with Kevin and I. We go through with a couple of other co-hosts. We talk about everything. It's not just about football. It's not just about boxing. It's not just about basketball. We talk about life, kicks. It don't matter. The gamut is wide open. So we appreciate that support. We got more content coming. We got a couple of more HBCU players coming. CJ, we need you to plug us with some more, man. We need you to plug us with some more as well. All right, Sports Life Talk Nation. Y'all take care of one another. Y'all be easy. Stay safe. We love y'all, and we will see y'all again next time. Yeet.
Lil' baby say I'm fly, she see me. I know I got a John in the drip, but I double cause I'm tired of the vibe, she clingy. And I don't play around with the wrist, when I get it, you already know the vibe, it's VVs. I swear I feel alive when I'm in them in the yo into the AM, making vibes on repeat. And I ain't gotta lie, you see these. She said she wanna vibe, she need 3. Each one for my boys, my teamies. Swimming through the riches with my squad, believe me. Iced out Audemars, Philippi's. Big dog since a jit, know I'm 8. Cook and let them know I'm different raw with the apron. Do this for my sons, I know it's mine for the taking. Lil' baby look like she the type that be playing. Slide and I skate this. She done me probably thinking who this. Yeah, money now it's funny how I see the mood switch. But boy, lame girl, funny how the two mix. So I got them uptight, now they got the loose lips. Want the doors with a suicide on it. If I'm winning, gotta put my slimes on it. I ain't buying in no Gucci or Prada. That she my man and it's proof for her solid. Dripped and finesse like Kyrie. Young man with his own brand, I designed it. Whole gang got a wrist spring cause I iced it. No name in my domain, I'm the nicest. Game, know I used to dream of the diamond. 2 bad things I'm in between like a hyphen. When I pull up to the scene.